I'm William Holtz with Lake TV Sports, and this is your high school weekly football recap. Entering Friday night, Lake TV had three coverage teams still holding on to their state championship dreams, and all three teams won and will move on to play in the district championship Friday. We're going to start with the California Pintos, who entered Friday night's game without a loss on the season. Led by the aerial attack and shifty quickness by quarterback Jaden Barr, California had their way with Southern Boone, winning by a final score of 63-6. That loss ended the Eagles' four-game winning streak and their 2014 season. California, on the other hand, now 11-0 on the season, will await the Blair Oak Falcons in the championship game Friday. Blair Oaks is fresh off their 52-14 win over Fulton in the semifinals, and California has already beat the Falcons this year. That was a 21-10 loss for Blair Oaks, and that was played during Week 7 of the regular season. That rematch and district championship game between the Falcons and California will be played at Riley Field in California this Friday, and kickoff is set for 7. In Lake TV's Game of the Week, we witnessed Camden secure their spot in the district championship for the 5th straight season. The Lakers got all they could handle from a 3-win Rolla team, but they ended up pulling away late and won by a final score of 34-17. For those of you football fans that are getting tired of hearing about Josh Martin, well, you might as well change the channel, because Martin gave us plenty to talk about. He entered Friday's game nursing a bum ankle, and he was shaken up early in that game after retweaking that ankle. After getting about 100 pounds of tape on the sore ankle, he checked back into the game, and he didn't do so quietly. Martin finished his night with over 250 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns, and he's going to enter Friday's district championship game just 54 yards shy of becoming Camdenton's all-time leading rusher for a career. That's a record that's currently held by Rodney Brownell, and Rod, I hope you're prepared to say goodbye to that this Friday. Carter Williams, second-string running back, also found the end zone twice on the ground and did a nice job of complimenting Martin. The Lakers improved to 8-2 on the season and will look to lock up 5th straight district championship, 4th under head coach Jeff Shore Friday, when they'll play host to Columbia Battle. Battle beat Waynesville 21-17 in a nail-biter Friday and would love nothing more than to spoil the Lakers' state championship hopes. That game between Battle and Camdenton is Lake TV's Game of the Week and can be seen live right here on Lake TV. Just tune in to Como Channel 90, Charter Communications 197, or online at mylaketv.com, as we'll hit the air with the Burger Smokehouse pregame show at 6:45 and kickoff set for 7. Osage traveled to Ava Friday to play the 9-1 Bears, and they won an exciting contest by a final score of 41-30. In that game, they got over 400 yards of passing and 5 touchdowns through the air by their senior quarterback Austin Riley. Osage improves to 9-2 at the win, and they find themselves in the district championship game Friday at Mountain Grove. Mountain Grove, they handled Salem Friday 39-13 and will try to end Coach Devin Johnson's first season as the head coach of the Indians, short of their desired destination, that being the state championship. The Indians are a bit of a surprise this season and will look to keep that momentum going Friday. And I personally have all three of our coverage teams moving on into the playoffs, winning their district championship game. And that's going to wrap up this week's edition of the weekly high school football wrap-up. From Lake TV Sports Studio, I'm William Holtz, and I thank you for watching. Now back to Bob with Lake area events this week.